Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, grade 9, and welcome again. Now, let us start by our school
مدرسة
visit.
المجتمع الابتدائي الذي ثانوي الخاص بالابتدائي.
Okay, now let's start. Today we are going to continue our lesson unit 3 roundup part 2. Our objectives for today to complete 7 sentences using the suitable relative pronoun correctly. 2. Choose the correct quantifier to complete sentences. 3. Put the dialogue in the correct order. And here's our vocabulary: who, which, whose, where, any, some, much, many, little, and few. Let us start. Talk about the person you admire. Who is he, she, and how is he or she like? What do you like about him? Okay? This one to start it just to use the relative pronoun who. The first person I admire who is. Okay, and complete this one. Now let's talk about this line. Who and for people. Why do we use who and that for people? We use which and that for things, animals, and ideas. We took this one in detail in a previous lesson. Today we are going to make revision in order to answer the related question. For the places we use where, to refer to the position we use whose. Got the point? Okay. Label the picture now. Pause the video and answer them. Who, which, whose, and where for school. Yeah. Read the sentence now, then choose the correct answer. You are going to complete this one. Again, open your student book page 33. Yeah. The man is waiting outside. Says he has an appointment. The man who? The woman job you talk has left her new job and want to come back. Whose? I put here an emphasis about this woman. The file I found in your desk had disappeared. Which I'm talking about what things. The place, for the places we use what? Well, very good. You are good. Now, we want to exercise. See, fold the blanket with who, which or where. My friend who we met is called Hassan. She is the girl whose car is red. I'm putting emphasis about this car. The place, for places we use where he played football last week was good. I bought a chair which made of plastic. Okay? Now it's time to answer. Open yours. The previous one was what? Make a quick revision about the use of who, which, and that. Okay? Now we are going. It's time to practice. Move on to exercise 3 and complete the sentences. Yes. Pause the video now. That the weather will help me order. That the weather who or that helped me order. Typing is a hobby, which or that. I'm talking about things which is hobby that my mother enjoyed. Is this the office where Tim work? I'm talking about place, so I use where. The teacher I like the most is Miss Jones. The teacher who or that. Again, I can use who or that to talk about this person. Where for places, which, and that for things or animals. And let's continue with number 5. Where did you get this sculpture, which or that is on the table? The coffee, which or that is on the Bell Street, is very popular. Is that your neighbor whose son is a doctor? So I'm giving what? An emphasis about this one. Yeah. To make a quick revision, we took this one. Have noticed that we took this one in detail in your 3, page 31. We are going to make a quick revision to answer the related question. I have here the countable nouns. For example, cup, box, cards. I have here this at the end. I use there are some, box. And the uncountable nouns, for example, milk, traffic, tea, time, coffee, and food. I use there is some milk. Or there is some coffee. Let's talk about the use of some, any, and no. I have some money. Would you like some money? I don't have any money. Okay, do you have any money? So I use some for affirmative and question. I will use any to talk about what? Question and negative, and there is no ice cream left. So here is the structure. We use some in affirmative sentences and question, that's the function, as offer or request. So we use some for affirmative sentences or to request or make an offer. We use an in a question and negative sentences, and we use no in affirmative sentences. This one is affirmative, that means doesn't have not, but to give a negative meaning. Let's talk about many, much, and few. I have here the countable nouns, to classify them very fast. The countable box, car, post, chair, uncountable water, milk, meat, and rice. For countable now I use many or and few, and for uncountable I use much and little. Did you notice the difference here? Countable I use many, few, uncountable I use much and little. Let's talk about the use. So we use many and few before plural countable nouns. And we use much and little before uncountable nouns. Let's talk about a lot of or lots of. We use them before uncountable or the plural countable nouns. I drank much water after long sports. I drink a lot or lots of water after long sport. Okay, it gives the same meaning. I read many books last month. I read a lot of or lots of books last month. Now move on to exercise C. Read complete and notice the blue one. I have got little money on me. Perhaps I can buy a sandwich. So I have a little. I don't think I can go shopping. I have got very little. So I have, but it is not enough. So I didn't put a. This is the main difference between a little or little. Let's go back here. A little means enough. A little without a means not enough. Okay? Let's do this one very fast. You can pause the video and answer this question. We must eat few cakes. We must drink little cola. I have here money. Little. She has got few friends. Do you have few cat marks? There is little water in class. Okay? Now it's time to answer the question. Move on to exercise D. Pause the video and answer the question. Have a look at the first one. Would you like some sugar and tea? So I'm offering something to offer or request. I use some. Yes please, and a little or few milk. I have milk hills, which is uncountable. A little milk, okay? There are very little few no place. There are few places where you can find good sushi in my neighborhood. Okay, have a look at. There are lots of Japanese restaurants worth going to. Lots of. 3. My sister likes making jewelry and has made many parcels for her friend. Only she hasn't given me any. I have here negative sentences. Come on, we don't have much time left. I booked the table for 8 p.m. Give me a few more minutes. I'm almost ready. Okay? Move on to exercise E. Put the dialogue in the correct order from 1 to 6. Take your time. Answer this one in your student book. Let's check. This is number 6. Yeah. And here's the answer. Number 1. Hey Jack, what have you been up to? Then go back to number 2. Nothing much. I'm looking for a job, but nothing much happens. Then number 3. Well, guess what? Number 4. Get out of here. This is the way how can I reply to get the news. Congratulations. Then number 5. You should ask, what do you have to lose? And you still have number 6. You are right. I'm calling them tomorrow. Okay? Move on also to exercise F, match. Pause the video and answer this question. How was the check-in? The answer is, dear little plant. So, are you coming? The answer is C, just this once. I'm getting married. That's the last thing I expected. This is the way how can I reply. So this question, the main objective, this one is speaking. How can I answer and ask? Is there any soup left? The answer is just 11, okay? Move on to exercise A, new student book, okay? Open new student book, add the round update. I have here the word persuade, confuse, smell, interesting, suggest, unknown, definition, and exhaustive. Yeah, the equality is very interesting, that's right. I suggest you try chicken dish. A good salesperson can persuade people to buy. I'm confused, I don't understand what you mean. Number 5, tomorrow works long hours, so he always feels exhausted at the end of the day. The number of people injured in the accident last night is still unknown. Please don't smoke in the house. I can't stand the smell. I need to find definition of this word. I don't know what it means. Okay, choose A, B, or C. Continue this one by your own, okay? Now, check your answers. Did you answer it correctly? Okay, let's take for example number 1. I've got a problem. Can you give me advice? Asking or requesting, I use some or to make an offer. We haven't got much time. I found few books and lost borrow from the library. Okay, this one is not enough. That means I didn't use a few, I use a few. On my day, I usually have a lot of work. Sorry, there is milk, there is no milk. There is negative meaning in the sentence. Move on to exercise C. Try to check your answers. Yes, I have here women, then I write who. I'm talking about restaurant, that's why I use which or that. Then I have number 3. Steve Walker is the lifeguard. So I'm talking about person, that's why I use who. Coffee time is the place who work to. I'm talking about here Tom, not the place. I'm talking about the Tom who is working in this place. Okay, move on to exercise D. I got a job, I say congratulations. I finally joined them, go for you. Number 3, are you serious? Then I have to continue with this one. Okay, did you answer this one correctly? Okay. Okay, that was everything about the roundup. We finished 23. I know that we took this one during the exams day, but still I want you to follow the videos. Okay, you open the videos, try to answer the question. Still, if you didn't understand anything, you can label. And after we finish exam, inshallah, we will try to go around your question. Okay. Thank you for watching and see you next time, inshallah.